In 1957, Ghana made history by becoming the first African country to gain independence from colonial rule. This moment was monumental, not just for Ghana, but for the entire continent. Imagine living under foreign control, where your culture, resources, and identity are overshadowed by another nation. The struggle for independence was fierce, filled with protests, negotiations, and a relentless fight for self-determination. Kwame Nkrumah emerged as a key figure during this time. He was a visionary leader, a passionate advocate for Pan-Africanism, and he believed that the liberation of Ghana would spark a wave of independence across Africa. Nkrumah's famous words, "The independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of Africa," encapsulated the spirit of the era. His leadership inspired many, and his vision for a united Africa resonated deeply with those yearning for freedom. The road to independence was not easy. The British colonial government was reluctant to relinquish control, fearing the loss of power and influence. But the people of Ghana were determined. They organized strikes, boycotts, and rallies demanding their rights. The Gold Coast, as it was known then, was a hotbed of political activity, with citizens rallying behind the cause. The momentum grew, and in March 1957, the British finally agreed to grant Ghana self-governance. On March 6, 1957, Ghana officially became independent, and the world watched as the Union Jack was lowered and the Ghanaian flag was raised. It was a day of celebration, filled with joy, pride, and a sense of accomplishment. The streets were alive with music, dancing, and a collective sigh of relief. For many, it was the dawn of a new era, a moment that symbolized hope and possibility. Ghana's independence set off a chain reaction across Africa. Countries like Nigeria, Kenya, and Tanzania soon followed suit, inspired by Ghana's example. The wave of decolonization that swept through the continent in the 1960s can be traced back to that pivotal moment in 1957. It was a time when African nations began to reclaim their identities, cultures, and destinies. However, the journey was not without its challenges. Post-independence, Ghana faced political instability, economic difficulties, and social unrest. Nkrumah's government, initially celebrated, faced criticism for authoritarian practices. The dream of a united and prosperous Africa was still a work in progress, and the struggles of the past continued to echo in the present. Today, Ghana is often celebrated as a beacon of democracy and stability in West Africa. Its rich cultural heritage, vibrant traditions, and resilient spirit are a testament to the strength of its people. The legacy of independence continues to inspire generations, reminding us that the fight for freedom is a journey, not a destination. Ghana's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of self-determination and the ongoing quest for justice and equality across the globe.